Hello everyone and welcome to another video from the Real South Africa. This is Mark Edward Blanton from the Real South Africa as well. And today we are cruising around South Africa in the Rosebank area. Some of you may have heard of it and some of you may have not. However, Johannesburg has several different areas in Johannesburg, and Rosebank is just one of the areas that we're featuring today. Obviously, we'll be featuring more, but this area is kind of near and dear to my heart because during World Cup, this is the first place I got a chance to stay. Actually, on the right, you will see a Holiday Inn. That's where I stayed my very first trip here in South Africa. Now, to the right, there's stuff to the left too, but to the right is an area called the Zone at the Rosebank. The Rosebank has a lot of different areas where you can live, shop, and there's housing areas here as well. So just don't think it's just that area, but there's a lot to it. We just wanted to show you the area where a lot of the shopping is done, a lot of business is completed, and so forth. But as you see, the roads are really nice here. The infrastructure is pretty strong. We obviously drive on the left side of the road here and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's just something small that you have to overcome. But once you do, you're good to go. As you see, it's a playground here in South Africa. So that's why we always want people to come here on a visit. Come here as a tourist. Come in and enjoy it as a tourist. And then once you do, you can, start to look at other things. Obviously, you saw that we had a book for sale, which will help you transition to South Africa whenever you're ready. But again, look to the left, look to the right, just kind of take it all in. Rosebank does have a lot to offer. Nearby is Houghton Estates. Then there's also Melrose and then a few other areas. Where we are right now, there's several golf courses. So like I said, we can't show you all of South Africa, and that's why we want to give you an idea. This is what we see, but at the same time, it always is going to wind up with you coming to visit and seeing it for yourself. Of course, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section at the bottom of the video. We always take time to look at them. On your right is a hospital. If you go back, you'll see it, but there's a hospital there. Then ultimately, we're going to go forward, and there we'll be at a stoplight. To your left will be a police station. You really can't see it, but it's just past that stoplight on the left, or as they say in South Africa, a robot. I needed to roll my R on that, but I didn't. And of course, to the left is our favorite hotel. It's called the Southern Sun now. It used to be called something else. We've spent a lot of time in that hotel. Now, as we're continuing on up the same street, we're going up to what we call Rosebank, the Zone. But if you look to the right and to the left, we're passing a lot of stuff. There are rooftop places where you can actually get something to eat. Very nice spas. We passed a lot of that inside of these buildings. So like I said, South Africa does have a lot to offer, but it's kind of hard to find that while you're on the internet. Now to your right is a very large Starbucks, very large. Hello everyone, we are here in Rosebank, here in South Africa, and so come with us to Rosebank, check it out. And now we are off. As you see, we're still under COVID conditions, so obviously you saw me wearing my mask. Now if I went to the right off the escalator, we'll be going into the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Beautiful hotel, it has so much going on. They have a very nice sanctuary with a bar. But as we're walking into this area here, to your right is normally, obviously when the COVID conditions, is the Grill House restaurant. Some of the best steaks I've ever had were eaten in that location. And of course to the right or up above us is the hotel itself. And then there's a club right down the little walkway there called Catsey's. A lot of people go there. Great music, great bar, so you can go get something to eat and then so forth. And then as you continue to walk, keep in mind, like I said, under COVID conditions, things were kind of powered down a little bit just to make sure everybody's safe. But again, it's still a wonderful time to be in South Africa for a lot of reasons. Right now, everybody is, first of all, They did very well with COVID. But that's me right there, obviously. But as you walk out normally in the evening, all these restaurants are wide open, several different types of food. They might have a jazz player sing in the front, or they might have a little show going on while you're out here, or like a DJ. So that's your after hours situation here in South Africa, and it doesn't cost you anything more. Now we're going into the area called the Zone. If you look to the right, look to the left, you'll see several different stores, several different shops, the motherland, a coffee shop. Everything is here. If you look up, you'll see there's several businesses, medical businesses, you name it, they're all here. And that's South Africa itself. It's very, I'm gonna say modern, but I'm gonna say the infrastructure here, everything that you would expect in the U.S., you can expect here in South Africa, but you get it with a South African flavor or about it. Basically, that's what you get. Of course, in a nice summer day, nice sunny day, which is most of the time here in South Africa, you can sit down at one of these different restaurants. There's so many different restaurants here. I think we just passed a vegan restaurant as well. OB is Ocean Basket. If you like seafood, then you can go there and get you some food. And of course, one of our favorite restaurants here on the right, or right in front of you, is Tasha's Restaurant. Very nice menu, and you can obviously come here and relax. But this area is called the Zone. Can't show you everything in the Zone because it's so big, but it's a place that you can go hang out, shop, go to different restaurants. As you see, there's a Dunkin' Donuts there. I'm from North Carolina, and I think that's where they initially started from many years ago. But I remember just a few years ago when that opened, there was a line. I'm sorry, I said Dunkin' Donuts, didn't I? But it should have been Krispy Kreme. So sorry. But anyway, so as we're walking through, we just kind of want to show you just what you can actually find here in South Africa and what you can expect as a tourist, and of course you can find and as somebody who's thinking about relocating to the motherland. Like I said, leave your comments and let us know about what you think about the infrastructure, what it looks like, the architecture. I know it's amazing, and so forth. And keep in mind, this whole zone butts right up to another location, which is called the Rosebank Mall. Full service mall, movie theaters, you name it. It's all here. We didn't go in because it would have took this video way too long, but it's a full service mall, and also it has markets and on Sundays in the evening upstairs. So everything is here. Like I said, you get all the U.S. brands for those people in the U.S., and then you also get all the South African brands as well, and so forth. So now we are going to leave this location, and later on we're going to be going to a really nice place for dinner with friends. Supposed to be a celebration, so stay with us and check out the video. I think that you will be impressed with what you see, and think about your next trip coming to South Africa with us.
As our day continues, as you can see, we are always doing some fun stuff, and it is time for nightlife. Today we are going to Signatures Restaurant, which is located in Morningside, which is another area that you guys will become familiar with when you come on a trip to South Africa with The Real South Africa. Today we're celebrating a birthday for one of our American friends here, and you'll notice that this restaurant is one of the upscale luxury restaurants here in South Africa. The best part about this restaurant, which we've been coming to for years now, is simply because the owner of the restaurant is a Black South African. We've had a chance to meet him. He is phenomenal. He is a chef by trade, and he also spent some time in North Carolina, which is obviously, you guys all know where Mark is from, so they bonded on that part of being from North Carolina or spending time in North Carolina. Take a look at the table. It has an amazing mixture. The birthday girl is there with the braids and her custom-made outfit she got when she went to Tanzania, which is, I asked her where it came from. And the table is filled with South Africans, African Americans, and a couple of people from other parts of Africa as well. So we have an eclectic group of friends. And when you do get a chance to visit South Africa with us, you will have an opportunity to meet all these wonderful people, and they will share their stories with you. One of the reasons we like this place is because of the live jazz music that they play just about every night. The beauty of the jazz music is that they sing songs that are songs that you probably know from some jazz artists, and of course some R&B. And the artists will change frequently, but the music is always amazing. The bar on the other side, which you can't see, is the best spot when it comes to being able to enjoy the music here at the restaurant, enjoy your food, enjoy your friends, and just have a really nice time at this wonderful luxury restaurant. And you'll notice, for those of you that have already booked, this is a restaurant that is on our itinerary. The beauty of being at this restaurant with our friends is you notice the fellowshipping. We do that an awful lot. We spend time together just socializing, catching up, making sure everyone's okay, no one needs anything. Also, at this table, you'll notice that the food is one of the main focal points. We are at a restaurant, so just take a look at the food. That is actually just a simple bruschetta with shrimp on top. It was amazing. Oyster Rockefeller, for those of you that eat oysters. That was actually a fish cake, a salmon fish cake. That is roasted red pepper soup, just in case you guys are wondering what it is. And that is shrimp and risotto. And I only know that because I've had just about all of these dishes. That's lamb chops, and polenta. They were very tasty lambs. Perfectly cooked, can't go wrong with that. And that risotto was perfectly buttery. But then again, you hear me talk about food all the time, and you really can't go wrong with food. The night's gonna go on. We did have our own waiter for the table that night. She was absolutely amazing. She made sure everything was on point, taking care of us from top to bottom. And as the night goes on, it is just about time for us to start the birthday celebration. You are welcome to sing along if you want to. If not, just understand that it is her birthday and we are having ourselves a great time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You know how we do, girl. We have to bring it out.
Welcome to the Real South Africa. We are a travel company based here in Johannesburg that can sort you out in all your travel endeavors coming to the continent, especially here in South Africa. We specialize here simply because we're here. We would love to set you up with a nice package, a nice opportunity to come to Africa, especially South Africa, so you can see it for yourself, make your own memories, do things that you've never done before, or better yet, take care of some of those things on that bucket list. Now, I will tell you this, we do have packages that are already set up, and you can get your own specialized package based on if it's your birthday, special occasion, anniversary, if you want to get married over here, or if you're thinking about coming on a golf outing, any type of event, just give us a call, or better yet, go to our website, hit us up at the info at the Real South Africa. It's all all the information is going to be in this video. So just contact us and let's start building your package today.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.